Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning. How are you?
All right, so
That was really like low key, and that's so not.
good morning, y'all.
Namaste.
Namaste.
No.
Good morning. If you guys are tired,
I'm never tired.
don't worry. We're here to wake you up.
So we thought we would start the new year off with a really fun idea that we've been playing around with for a long time, actually. And just said, you know what? Why don't we just do it? Like, no big plan, but let's just do it. So we get a lot of requests from you guys to do. It's funny that we really do. People email us about more tips, and they love our videos when we do fun little things like our drill in the pumpkin and
peeling apples with a drill.
Yeah. So, sorry. Project.
So she has dogs, and these dogs are my
nemesis.
They're gonna be here.
So we kind of thought through this whole idea of getting all these ideas and going live every week with no real big agenda, just to share some fun ideas or things that are going on in our life and how we tackle them.
Yes.
Because we tackle
a lot. We tackle a lot. And people always ask us, like, how do you do that? How did you get that done? Oh my God, I love that in your house. I saw that. How'd you do that? So, really, why would we keep all that great information to ourselves?
Exactly. And I love the question that we always
Mom?
get. Hi, Mom. I love the question that we always get. How do y'all get so much done? Like, honestly.
Let's be honest, though. I'm just going to preface something really quick. There are two types of people in this world. There's morning birds and night owls. But when we met, we had to combine the two. So realistically, we sleep 2 hours a day. So she gets up at hours I don't even know that exist on my digital clock. It doesn't even
It doesn't. Her clock doesn't go.
When it's 5, stuff can blow up. It doesn't even exist in my world.
Hold on, I saw the best quote. I think I sent it to you. It said, "Legends are made at 5 a.m.
Why?
You're going to bed, either you're going to bed or waking up." So
I'm going to bed around 5 a.m.
And I'm
She's waking up at 5 a.m. We don't suggest that. I feel like that's not a healthy suggestion.
It was for a long time. We spent many nights in the studio till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, and then we would go straight to work out.
Yeah, and then
we were okay, the studio's done. We're caught up in some work. Let's just go work out. We're already awake. That idea sucked.
Yeah,
for me.
That was a fun day. It was, but I have always been that person where I get I stay up really late. I always have. It's just been part of it, and I get up early.
So welcome to 2019, where my goal is to wake up early, and then her goal is to get me to wake up early. Look at the dogs in the background. Do you guys like our fire?
If they're on the couch, I'm warm. I had to open the door
to
cool me off.
Misty warm. You guys, it's not even a real fire.
It does. It makes something is what the
whatever
some kind of placebo effect. And
that's real life.
You'll probably see the dogs hop on the couch and I want to be in it.
Yeah, they're gonna come up right up to me. So 2019, one thing that Misty and I love to do every year is come up with our word.
Yes.
And actually the other night it was funny, Misty called me and said, we're going to see
Rachel Hollis,
and
it was her documentary for Rise.
Made for More. So if you guys haven't seen that great documentary, it really just enhanced the things that we feel are really important in our life. So we always like to pick a yearly word that really just kind of encompasses everything that we want to be, or that we're working towards, or that we need to improve on or reflect more on. So we're going to share with you guys our words of the year. And we also encourage you guys to do this too. And then we're going to also tie in a way for you guys to come to the studio and make something that shows off your word.
Exactly, which I did not bring.
That's okay.
But that's okay.
You guys know what we do.
You know what we do.
So I'll let you go first. So you can share your word.
I'll share my word. And are we sharing why we chose this word?
I mean, we don't have to get too deep, but we can just So
I don't know if you can see this, but this is my word.
This is not my word. Sorry.
What?
I said this is
Slay could be your word. Jesus. Hold on.
Carry on.
Girl boss is my word.
Yeah, we drank from mugs.
No. Growth is my word. Hold on. I got to get the thing right. The lighting is really.
Tilt it.
There you go. Okay. So growth is my word, and it kind of stems from a bunch of things. Obviously, business. I want our business to continue growing as strong as it was in 2018. I think it's just going to be a crazy, incredible year. Obviously, Fenway won't like that.
Totally agree.
So growth in our business is a big one. Growth as a person, I think you can always grow and learn and become better at being a wife, being a mom, being a person. So just always continuing to learn. So that's where growth came from for me. So
Awesome.
But
So we,
no,
no, say.
growth is me. All right.
My word is intention. So this word is basically just coming from the whole self-reflection of 2018 and how everything that we do has an intention, whether you really think about it or not. The dog is intending to annoy me. That's an intention. No, he's really just intending to talk. But anyway, so intentions really come from everything you're doing. Are you intending, what is your intention when you say something, when you do something, when you act a certain way, when you wear a certain outfit, whatever it is, you have intentions around everything you do. So my whole thing of 19 is to really think about those. Why, and what's my intention and what I'm doing with the business and where do we want to grow and things like that. So I won't get too deep into things that are personally in my life, but intention is just really important for self-reflection. Mm-hmm. And self-reflection is really important in my life because I have a lot of anxiety that I deal with. And if I don't reflect on that stuff, then Misty has to deal with it. Just kidding. So that's my word of the year. We do want you guys to kind of think about your word. And we want you guys to grow as not only women, but men, whoever's watching. So if you guys have a word of the year that you guys really feel strongly about, whether it's one that we chose or one that you chose,
share with us.
Share with us. Let us know what it is. And a really cool thing you can do is actually come in the studio and create a small sign. We would suggest an 18-inch plank. Start $25. 18-inch plank is pretty good sized, and you can hang it somewhere where you see it, and that word becomes like, something you use every day or something you see every day, and then you're thinking about your word. So if you have a word, we want to know it. So
and you know what? I'm going to throw this out there that because it's just a word that we can type, that maybe we we're not going to charge you like a custom fee or anything like that to do your word. It has to be just one word. Yep. That's kind of the intent.
It can be slay.
It can be,
it can be grow.
Boss.
It can be
anything you want.
One word.
And we will do that word for you. So
let
us know what that is, and we would love to do that for you, and so that you can see it and keep growing on you.
Yes.
But I wanted to share with them, obviously, a project for us, but it kind of went in with a goal that I had last year.
Yeah, one that I know nothing about. This is not my forte.
Yeah, but you do it sometimes. So one of my goals last year was to cook more. I love to cook. That is one of my most favorite things to do as a pastime.
And she's really good at it.
If you know me and you've been to a party of mine or anything, I do love to cook. I love to do fun things. And
I love to eat what she cooks.
Yeah. And I like to plan. I'm not like a really great at meal planning, like making the same meal and boxing them up, and like the exercise people do.
Meal prepping.
There's a difference in meal prepping and meal planning. So just so you kind of know, I'm not good at that because I don't like leftovers, and to me that tastes like leftovers. So that personally is not my thing. But I wanted, with this business, it kind of took me away from cooking a little bit because I was working all the time. So intention, I went in August 20th when school started this year. I went in and said, I am going to start the year off right, and I'm going to goal myself to cook at least 3 meals a week. That's it. We have a lot of soccer and sports and things and blah, 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 blah. So I kind of went in it as, I'm going to make this happen. So what I do is on Sundays, I mean, this is just a one form. I'm going to show a couple of different forms. Just a dry erase, dry erase board that has, Monday through whatever. And I pick 3 meals. I make it really simple. On Tuesdays is Taco Tuesday, and it can be any kind of taco dish, whatever. But I pick 3 meals to cook for that week. And I actually go on to Walmart, the grocery thing. And on Sundays, I pick my meals, I make my grocery list, and this is something else I brought out just so you can kind of see. I have one of these like little grocery pads, and I'll sit here on Sunday mornings.
Look at this thing.
And I just, here's everything that I need to get for these 3 meals, and then whatever else needs to happen and I sit there and I do my groceries on Walmart, and then I can go pick it up, so I don't have to go grocery shopping. All my meals are planned. Everything that I need is done. And
do you believe they deliver groceries? Like, I mean, like looking back at like my mom and like growing up, like delivering groceries what a great answer to a problem.
It is fantastic.
I even use it, and I don't even know how to use the kitchen. So
I have to show you this project. So that being based, we came up with this menu board, which I know there's tons out there, but I'm in the wrong side of this camera.
Well, because we're backwards.
We came up with this menu board, and you can do this in our studio. It is so fantastic because I can put my meals and what we're going to do. And this is really how simple it is. You can take index cards. It doesn't have to be fancy recipe cards.
Or take out menus.
And you can just write what your meal is on here. And I just keep these index cards and kind of, this is how I get my things. And I put them on whatever day that we're going to have.
And then the family knows. They're ready to go. They're like, oh, we know we're having that for dinner. Yeah. So this is so cool. This is like a shout out to our Darbs. But she has like her own recipe cards with her name on them. Look at that. That would never happen in my world.
We stole
Savannah, no. So, sorry, the dog's trying to.
She's trying to throw her bowl around to let us know if she wants to eat because we mentioned food.
Yeah, she's like, are you talking about meals? Here we go. So this is the meal plan menu board. So you can make this at any of our studios. It's 24 inches?
It's a 36.
Oh, I'm sorry. So it's 36 inches long. So it actually fits like super cool in between like your cabinets or wherever. But this is a great, and you can do any colors, whatever matches your kitchen. So stop in your local Nailed It studio and let them know you want to make a menu board. And then
they can help you get organized for the, and don't start like I start with 3 meals.
Start with 1.
You know, just get 1 planned if you can do it online. And I mean, it makes it really easy so I know what I'm doing. And I don't try to do crazy meals anymore either. I do quick Instapot meals, just whatever. And I always have the same things on Tuesday. So
Instant Pot. That's another thing in our world that we love.
It's one of those crazy things that we absolutely love. Yeah. So
we even belong to like groups on Facebook that tell us how to use it.
Yes, so get lots of recipes there. Actually, most of my recipes.
So does anyone on your meal plan I just
take
out of curiosity, whether you're watching live or you're tuning in later, do you meal plan? Do you like plan your week of food?
The polls come up.
Yeah, we tried to do this poll thing, and I wasn't sure if it was working. So
is it something?
Whatever, it's under interactive. So if you guys meal plan, just comment below. And if you know a meal planner, I would love to see them use this and like tag us. So, and one thing, so that's going to transition into some other things that we were talking about today. So one thing that people love is like going into our homes and they're like, oh, did you make that? How did you do that? Let me look at it. Can you do this in my home? We love that. Like, we do not shy away from that. If you guys have a project in your home that you DIY and that you guys are super proud of, or something that you're in the middle of doing.
Yeah, I like that. If you're stuck, or if you have questions, or
like you think you had it figured out, and then you like went into the room and you were like, where do I start?
Where do I do? Or maybe you have an idea and not sure if it's gonna fit the right way. I mean, I'm thinking of Missy. I'm thinking of a lot of our friends that have called us,
and we just go there. And we're
not necessarily we doing the work all the time, but it's just like get our thoughts.
Yeah, and we're not like interior decorators. It's not like for $85 an hour, we'll come to your home. Like this isn't like a thing. This is like if you have something you're stuck with, we like to see it because we like to know what our customers and what our friends are doing. Because then it helps us.
And maybe we can come up with something that will help that situation.
Yeah. And then we can come there and maybe even like sit in your living room.
So if you've got any of those questions, or you've got a room in your house or a project that you're working on, let us know. Either write in comments, you can email us, just send us pictures, whatever, and we will try to answer those or pick one. And maybe next week or one of these weeks, we're either going to pop into someone's house. We'll let you know in advance. We won't just pop in.
You better be ready with coffee.
And we'll talk about some of those things. So that'll be a fun
Yeah.
little blah, blah, blah. And then on our future ones, we're also going to talk about, we'll have giveaways. I left some of the giveaways away in there. So
I love giveaways. Who doesn't
yeah,
love
so
a
we're
good
going to do
giveaway?
some giveaways and some fun stuff like that.
I like reading your
So,
comments too, because it's like, it's cool to see like
they can
what
like
you
come-
guys are like into.
come
and
back.
agreeing with. So have you guys heard of all of our studios that are coming? Have you guys been to our studios other than our Rock Hill studio or our Fort Mill studio? Have you been to the Hickory studio? Have you been to the Mooresville studio? Have you stopped by to see Miami growing?
We have
a lot of stuff happening.
We have, I think 4 studios to announce
that we're going to be announcing
next week.
Next week
Sometime. So you have to stay tuned. So there's a couple of places that you need
they may
to
be in
in
your
the know.
area,
Mhm.
which means if you guys want to join in on these fun lives, which trust me, they're just going to get more fun the more that we realize what you guys want to see and what you guys want to hear from us. Invite people that are all over the country, because realistically, we are all over the country.
So where would you like to see a Nailed It?
Yeah.
I'd love to know if you would like to see a Nailed It in your town. So let us know. We're
And we love to travel, and we travel together,
Mhm.
and we have
A
so
lot.
much fun doing it. And
Darby
love
doesn't
it.
like when we travel together.
Yeah, we're like, we have a lot of fun and whatever.
Oh,
So
but we do.
yeah. Okay, keep going. What else?
So, I was just going to talk about those announcements. They're going to happen next week. We do a lot of tips and tricks and things on our Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do them on these lives. We also, if you don't know, we have a page, and I don't. It's Nailed It DIY Crew.
Yep, I'm gonna
That's what
actually
it
pull
is.
it up and show it to you guys.
And maybe we can link it in the comments. Nailed It DIY Crew. If you're not a member, you have to ask to join. It is a member-only site, but we have our designer, we have a lot of input on that page, and this is a place where you guys, there it is. This is a place where you guys can comment, show us pictures. Yes, Karen, Greenville, South
Do you want
Carolina.
me to give you a sneak peek of the last one? Because I want your thoughts on this. So last week, there was a post regarding dark bathrooms. Or yesterday, maybe not last week. Anyway, it's a bold black bathroom trend going on.
Mhm.
And I'm like dying to know if anyone has this or has seen it or wants to do it, because if you want to do it, get on this crew and just give me your opinion, whether you like it or don't like it. I just need to know what people think. There's a lot of comments right now, and it seems that people are like, I could do it. So anyway, that's Nailed It Crew. This is so much fun. Like, you love to be there. You love to like interact and hear about trends and like things that you're like, what's next? What's the new kitchen color coming up? What's the new
trend?
What are people doing in their homes?
How did you pack up your
How did you?
There's a lot
What do
of
I
great
do with
tips.
all these old? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, there's so many fun things on there, and it's just fun to be on. So we're asking you guys, when you're done, we'll link it, but totally join in on it because it's fun.
Yeah, and it links also to the blog.
Yes.
So we've started a lifestyle blog. Is it Nailed It Lifestyle?
I think so, and we'll put that in the comments.
We
too,
should
how
probably
to
know these by
remember.
heart.
It's a lot to remember, you guys.
So it started a blog that our designer is writing and giving tips, but you're also going to follow projects that we're doing in our home, and different homes that she's got projects that are going on, and the one she's got going on now for our playroom is amazing. I cannot wait to see the results for that one. Yeah. We had Darby's bathroom remodel. We had your kitchen remodel. I've got my bonus room remodel.
Nothing we ever do either is like, oh, we'll just change a couple things. Yeah. But we also like do it in like a cool, like really great budget. Like it's not like we're like $10,000 kitchen remodel. No. Like we don't do that junk, because really we know it's a trend, and we need to like
junk.
No, we don't do that junk. No, I mean we don't do that junk. Like we make it good.
We make good.
And it's fun, and it's like it lasts, and it's cool and whatever. So yeah,
that's awesome.
It's cool. So, okay, so tell us what you guys are up to this week, because we want to have some ideas of things to talk about next week, and what you guys want to hear. So if you guys, like what you guys are into, things like that. So
I think we're going to be on the road next week and filming.
Yes,
we might be from the road.
I think we should do our live from the road.
Yeah.
And then you guys can just hang out with us when we drive.
But so we're going to do this every Friday at 10 o'clock. So, and I think it will also play. So if you're not making it at 10, because of work or whatever, you can watch it later. It will still be on our site. So.
Do you want to show them like a project in your home?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
We're going to take you guys to, are we doing your living room? Is that
no,
DIY wall.
We'll do the DIY wall because that's about organizing in the new year. And I think you think I've
Yep.
got 100 projects in my house.
Just tell us what you want to
I
see.
mean,
We'll go over
honestly, yeah.
there. All right, so I'm going to take you guys over here with us, and we are going to walk to her organizing. What is it called when they call catch-all? What is it called?
It's just like our station. It's like our family station. Over here.
I know.
It's like our little family station. And I will tell you, it was really simple. It's just wood kind of put together on the wall. Like it's just like one big board like you would do at our studio, but it's huge. And I literally just bought little things that we needed. There's hooks all down here for all their book bags and all their, that crap that sits at the front door. I've got our calendar, a dry erase calendar that I bought, and then I just plugged in mason jars to hold the pens and stuff. There's a chalkboard so we can write messages. There's a magnet board if we need to plug stuff up. There's a place for bills and apparently sunglasses. Little signs. There's a pin board. There's something that was missing here. I don't know what it is. But, I mean, you can put whatever works, whatever you need for your family. So it's like our station to, like, I forget what they call it, but it is
Drop zone.
Drop zone, whatever it is. This is where we put all the junk, and it doesn't look as junky as it could when it's just all piled up in your front door. So this was a fun one for us, and it's kind of big and handy.
Useful, huh? Yep. So I love that we have to put you guys back down because we're on our laptop. So that's a really fun project. Awesome job on that. I would ruin that thing because let's be honest.
It comes in. I mean,
it would work.
It comes in really handy.
Yeah.
The hooks.
Backpacks
The hooks are
annoying.
the most important part of that.
Like
Calendar, because we're now on digital calendars. I'm not always 100% on that calendar, but if there's something important, we put it on there. The kids love the chalkboard because they'll do a countdown to some fun event or to a birthday or something like that. Or sometimes I just like to write "I love you."
Yeah,
they just see it whether they see it.
Our kids love calendars because they're like they don't have like the digital thing. So like if I don't have everything written out on like a calendar, I think my kids probably wouldn't even know what's happening.
Yeah.
So we know.
So that's what's going on. There's more projects going on in this house for sure that we'll show you at some point. It'll probably be end of February before I ever finish it. But
and if you guys have tuned in before, we did one in my kitchen. So you can kind of like see
we got to see that too.
We both have good style of like what works like in a real home.
Right.
Like I feel like sometimes I see things and I'm like, that's not even like normal because we don't have 80-foot windows and all these things that I see. I'm like,
real.
Yeah,
we're real.
Our houses are really cool. They're probably the same houses you have. So yeah, it's fun.
Nailing
your life.
Nailing your life.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna call our little show here. And every Friday, 10 a.m. And then there may be mornings that I don't wake up and it's just Misty because let's be honest. If we ever have a show, I told her.
I'll just show up in her bedroom.
Like,
how about that? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring the camera and we're going to show up in your bedroom and we're going to be.
I'll be like, oh my God. Yeah, like just if anyone's listening and wants to pitch us like any shows, like just know I will walk out of the meeting if you want to do a morning show. I'm only signing on to evening shows. Just kidding. All right, so word of the year, you guys. Get those going. Comment below with your word. And I would love to like just go live when you're in the studio making it if you even want. And we'll talk about it.
Absolutely.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, it's been fun. Love it.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Happy DIYing. And send us
look at our little hearts.
I know, I like that.
Like our little
send us all your little love below, even if you're watching not live, okay?
All right.
All right. Go nail your life, guys. See you later.